Hey y'all, I'm just having a reflective car moment right now as I wait for my kiddos to get out of school. I wanted to run something by you guys real quick because I don't know if I'm the only person who feels this way, but the word joy has been placed on my heart the last couple of weeks, and it's landing different for me. Like, I know that the holidays are coming up and you see the word around, but I really have been thinking to myself, like, do I really know what joy means? And I'm not just talking about the definition of joy or what it means to the world, but more so, do I know what it feels like to be joyful? Do I know what it really means to have joy for myself? I know what it means for other people, but do I really know what that means for me? As I started to think about that, the word people pleasing kept coming up. I have been a people pleaser like my entire life. I find joy in helping to support people. I feel like when I have been in those moments of people pleasing, that may have played a part in me numbing myself emotionally, or even downplaying my celebratory moments or downplaying excitement. I was just in reflection about that. What causes me to not feel joyful? What has taken away my joy, and why do I feel like I don't know what it is? I also feel like this. I also feel like in relationships sometimes, whether it's a workplace relationship or friendship or husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, when someone is not valuing your morals, your values, the person who you are, when someone takes advantage of that, it's like it triggers something within us to where we have to prove ourselves, to where we have to go above and beyond to show our value and show our worth. And I feel like in those moments, that's when we start to devalue ourselves, and it just gives the open door for people-pleasing behaviors. And so ultimately, like I said, I think this season, if you're anything like me with these people-pleasing tendencies, I think it's going to be very important for me to unlearn those behaviors of people-pleasing. I think it's going to be very important for us to really look into what joy is, what it looks like, what it feels like for us. My trauma will tell me I'm not deserving of love, I'm not deserving of happiness, I'm not deserving of joy or even peace. And because I've already had my opportunities to experience that, and even though that one opportunity might have been taken advantage of, my trauma will tell me that I don't deserve another chance. I know what it feels like to be devalued. I know what it feels like to try to prove yourself and the bar continues to get moved. I know what it feels like to be in fight or flight mode, to be fearful, be sad. I know what it feels like to be depressed. I know what it feels like to be anxious. I have sat in all of those feelings, and I've worked hard to identify those triggers. I've worked hard to heal. I have done so much work to support those negative feelings or those negative emotions and those negative behaviors that I played out because of trauma, because of hurt. And now it's time to walk into that next phase of healing, and that's learning the other side of those emotions, learning the other side of depression and welcoming it and embracing them, embracing happiness, embracing joy, knowing what that feels like for me, putting everything else aside and other people's thoughts or behaviors. And if it makes me feel good, then it is what it is, So I think, as I'm just in thought, that is something that I'm going to be focusing on this season. Let me know your thoughts on this, if you experience the same thing as being a people pleaser, or what works for you. Like, do you really know what joy is? What does joy mean to you? What does it feel like for you? So just some food for thought. Gotta go get my kids. Bye. My trauma will tell me that I'm not good enough or that I'm not capable of feeling joy, but my healing is telling me that now is the time to start teaching myself we are deserving of love. We are deserving of happiness. It might not have panned out the way we thought it was going to be, but hey, here we are, and we are going to embrace every piece of what joy means and learn what joy means for us, because we deserve all of it.